He was subbing for one of my classrooms, and he wasn't like, he was an awesome sub. Me and my friends were like, wow, he's a sub we want to have. And he just like kept showing up. And I would walk down the hallway and he'd be like, how you doing, Kyle? How you doing? You doing pretty good? How are your grades? No lying. They're good. Not lying. He goes, I see everything. He goes, I hear everything. Because I heard you were acting up in class the other day. 8th grade, I didn't want to come to school. I would slack off in class. I didn't want to focus to make sure I did good. Because at that point, my parents were just like, when you're a kid, it's not cool and your parents like, do your work, do your work. You gotta have somebody else. This is my number. He goes, you ever want to call me? Go ahead. You can go out, do fishing, do something. When I got the freshman year, I started fighting. Like that's something I wanted to do. My friends did drugs. I wanted to fight. The cross. You're either with God or you're against God. And if you're to God tonight, go ahead and come up here and we'll sit here and we'll keep our heads bowed. And so I stand up and I take my first step and it just felt like weight was lifted off me. I like how this has affected me and I want everybody else to feel it. I'm not a religious guy either. I follow God through my relationship with God. He goes, my relationship with God is more important than what I say I am. I understand that. And my little brother went into the hospital he went in there one of the days for a week for EEGs. Just couldn't get out of bed, stuck in bed for a week. And I went up there, I missed a week of school, and I'm sitting up there like, this is really boring. I was like, hey, you should, I text message shows, I'm like, you should come up here. I was like, all right, he goes, I'll be there in the morning. He came up there, and, well, whenever me and my brother would fight at home over like video games or something, my mom and dad would be like, I'm gonna videotape this and I'm gonna show Mr. Childress. How do you think he would feel about this? I'd sit there and I'm like, oh man, this happens in this, but if you do this, then there's this.